Please welcome Golden Globe nominated actor and the star of NCIS Los Angeles, Chris O'Donnell. Good to have you. Welcome to the show.
I'm here. Great.
Yes, sir.
All right. These are all the people I see roaming around the lot every day.
Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of people don't realize NCIS Los Angeles actually tapes with us here on Paramount just a few
We're just stage 8
down.
and 9, and so I always see the tour groups coming through and bringing everybody in for your show and Dr. Phil. I'm good. Well,
sometimes
come
we
in for a
have
little
doctors
checkup.
who don't show up. I'm sure you could pull it
Or
off.
if I just need a little checkup, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Whatever ails you.
I got
Well,
gloves.
we hear that occasionally you might need some medical help over there because you do all your own stunts, and every now and then I heard that
We've had a
those can
few
get
injuries.
dangerous.
A few injuries, yeah. But that's a part of the fun of the show.
Have you gotten hurt doing anything?
You know, I actually have had a bad back for, the last 20 years practically, which was from doing stunts on the first Batman film. It's just kind of a recurring thing. It's not bad, but it happened from being in the harness all the time. And, they had me swinging off banisters and, the flying trapeze and stuff. And I'm convinced that's where it was. I never got to get my workers' comp, but, I'll track down.
Come on, let's be honest. That's from five kids doing this all the time,
I was
right?
about to say, you have 5 kids. Now, what's
Yeah.
it like for your kids to think of you as a superhero or think of your dad's superhero?
They get a kick out of it. I saved all the toys from when I was making the films. They were, Batman, my God, Three Musketeers. They had every toy in the world.
I can see it now. Every day for dinner, he comes, sits down as Robin.
I've got the costume. I've got my sword from the Three Musketeers. But I saved. When they were doing the shows, I said, "Send me every toy you make." And they're like, "Why?" I said, "Because someday I'm going to have kids, and I want them."
That's nice. I was the oldest of 8 kids, and one of my parents' favorite times was back to school.
Oh, yeah.
Because then all the kids get out of the house. But, I call it back to germ time, because that's when the kids start getting sick. What do you do for your kids to kind of keep them healthy?
It's flu season, obviously, now, so we go out and make sure that the kids go to the pediatrician and get their flu shots. I get my flu shot as well to make sure that I'm covered. I'm usually the last one to go in because I'm not a big fan of needles.
Well,
But I'm glad you mentioned that because a lot of parents don't realize that if they don't get vaccinated, they could bring the flu home and infect the rest of the family.
That's right.
Right. Well, that's what they say, is that the biggest concern is not that you're going to get the flu and die, but that you can spread it to the people that really are vulnerable, the little kids and the elderly. But I did a different version this year. I did this Fluzone, the intradermal needle, which is completely different. It's tiny. It's 1.5 millimeters, and it's just going below the layer of your skin. It's just a little prick.
So pain is no excuse.
Pain is I have no excuse at this point.
So we'll demo that here a little bit because if you're going to use this,
that's not the one that got into me.
but pretend, if you will, that this is the muscle in your shoulder, and the typical flu shot is going to go through the skin and then down into the muscle. Yeah, and obviously, ouch, that's a little bit deeper. You're going to feel a little bit more. Whereas the smaller the needle, I don't know if you all can see that. You really can't. It's tiny.
The needle's
and
so
so
tiny.
this is intradermal. It's just going to barely pierce the skin. So it gets injected intradermally versus intramuscularly. So that's what you're talking about there. Less pain.
Yeah, and it's the
response.
same exact vaccine. It just a different delivery
See,
system.
there's something about when they bring that needle, everyone looks away. I'm like, come on, come on.
That's why you do what you do.
No way, not me. I see that. I can't look. If I look, I will get all woozy.
I had a girl that lived next to me in college that is a nurse, and she loved trauma and and I thought, in a million years, I couldn't be a doctor. I couldn't stand being in that ER with someone coming in with a gnarly accident, and the people that do it love it. They thrive on it.